Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I got my purple smoothie with my purple straw. I'll be making them smoothie bowls, but today, especially since it's kind of late from the time I get up, I ain't feel like making up the whole bowl and crunching and stuff, but this is good. And I'm hungry. I mean, I'm not starving, but I'm hungry because I haven't, let me turn this off, it's loud. I haven't eaten anything today. Or turn it down, I guess. So, this is what I want to say today. You seen a head wrap before. I wash my hair, so look. I might take it down for you later. Look. 4C, baby. It'll be hanging and you stretch it out and it'll do whatever you want it to do, but you put some water on that thing. Okay, to my message. And I guess this is a warning to people who think they want to be my friend, think they want to be around me. Warning to you. I am either going to push you into your purpose or I'm going to push you away from me. And I'm not doing it on purpose. I guess I am, but I'm not. It's not with the intention of pushing you away or getting you to go away from me. It's just that I'm that friend. I'm that person that if you tell me you starting a business, when I talk to you, I'm going to ask you, how's that going? How's your business going? How is that process for you? If you're telling me that you're going on a new weight loss journey, when I talk to you, I'm going to ask you, how is it going? How are you doing on that journey? If you tell me that you're going to do whatever it is, then I'm going to be that person that holds you accountable. And I'm not doing it to be like, you said you was going to do such and such. Are you doing it? It's not that. It's just that when I say I'm going to do something, you better believe I'm doing it. It might go slowly. I might run into some things that I didn't know that I was going to run into beforehand. It might be, if the financial commitment is more than what I thought it was going to be, whatever the situation may be, I'm still doing that thing. If I'm still in the research phase, if I'm actually executing, I already pulled the trigger and I'm really working on that thing, if I'm putting the plan together, whatever it is, I'm working on it. If I say it out of my mouth, I'm doing it. It's not something, and a lot of the times, if I'm working on something, you don't even know about it until it's already further along in the process where it's about to come out. Like, no, you about to see this online. You about to see it on social media or something. So I'm telling you about it. But I'm not one of them people that's like, I was thinking about doing this. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do, and then 3, 4, 5 years later, you look up and I'm still doing the same thing that I was doing before. That's not me. And so coming from that place, if I tell you I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Coming from that place, if you tell me you're doing something, I automatically assume that you about your business. And I'm like, oh, cool. That's nice. That's a great idea. Okay. I want to be a part of that. I want to see that come to life. So I'm looking at you like, what stage are you in? How far along have you come since we had that conversation? It's not coming from a vindictive place or anything. I'm just, like I say all the time, people handle you and they speak and they think and they believe from their perspective. So my perspective is, you say something, you about it, you doing it, you're working. So I'm either going to be the person that pushes you into that, where I'm like, yeah, if you need If you need any help, if you need any assistance on getting that together, because I know a little bit about it, or I could connect you with this person that has a business in that area, or whatever. I'm that person. I'm going to push you into your purpose, or I'm going to push you away from me, because then people are going to be like, she thinks she funny. This is mindset. Again, it's mindset. She thinks she funny. She keep asking me. She know I ain't started that t-shirt line. She know I ain't started that business. She know I ain't did that. She know I ain't. And I don't know. I thought you was doing it. You said you were doing something. I'm just like, okay, let me know what's up. Tell me like your updates or whatever, because I'm gonna tell you mine. You ask me what's going on with the next book. You ask me what's going on with the album. You ask me what's going on with the businesses. You ask me what's going on with mine, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, because I'm over here working. I'm working. I'm always working. I'm always taking care of business, doing what I said I'm going to do. So I'm not coming at you no kind of way. I'm not coming at you sideways. I'm just assuming that you're like me and keeping your word and doing what you're doing. But this ain't no rant. I'm just saying, I'm either going to push you into your purpose, or I'm going to push you away from me. Because if you thinking that by me asking you what's the progress report or whatever, progress on your project, and you think I'm trying to be funny, or you think that I'm trying to compare you to me, or you think that I'm just trying to make you feel bad for saying something and not doing it, that mindset ain't right. And I'm gonna push you away from me anyway. Because like attracts like, and I don't have that type of mindset. I'm never coming at nobody negative. My lips dry. I'm never coming at nobody negative. I'm never coming at nobody sideways. I'm never trying to do anything. I'm never trying to do anything vindictive. I'm never on that, ever. And if you can perceive any of my questions or any of my conversation or my intentions to be that, then your mindset is going to take you away from me anyway, without me ever saying anything. There are people that, and I'm not saying that I'm the greatest person in the world. I'm not saying that I'm a millionaire yet. I'm not saying that you need to aspire to be like me. But what I am saying is that I am confident in the gifts that God gave me. I am confident in the work that I do. And when I speak on those things, it's coming from a place of excitement. I think I lost my train of thought. But the point of me saying that is I'm just saying I'm doing the things that we dream of doing. We always talk about starting a business, or we always talk about putting ourselves out there, or we always talk about weight loss and stuff, or I need to do that. I need to do a detox. I need to start. I need to. And I'm not going on I need to. I'm just doing what I feel like I need to do. If I'm like, you know what, I've been feeling kind of crazy lately. I don't like this feeling. I want to feel better than this. I want to feel healthier than this. Then I'm going to make that decision to do my research if I need to do my research. Because if you know better, you do better. So if I'm not doing better already, that means that I don't know better. And so I do my research. And then once I feel like I know enough, like with this whole detox and stuff that I did before, within the last few weeks, I didn't know anything about that. Been in church all my life, but never really fasted. You know, I tried, and then a few days go by and I'm like, forget this. I'm eating me something. And so I do that. But I got to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, that's a small little tweak. I could do that. I could switch to spring water. Okay. Well, I like walnuts. I can add that into my diet. Or I love salads. I can make this kind of salad, or I can do that, or I could do this. So adding those things in, so now I'm educated. Now I have the knowledge, and now I have to apply it. Because if you know what to do and you just choose not to do it, then there's something wrong. Like you really don't know. Maybe you just know that this is a healthy thing, but you don't know that what you're currently doing is like killing you or deteriorating your insides or whatever. Because if you knew that, you would make better choices or different choices or different decisions for yourself. Because if I know that this is going to give me energy, if I know that this is going to make me healthier, then I'm absolutely going to do this. Otherwise, something up here is wrong. Knowledge by itself is nothing, but applied knowledge is power. And so all it is to say, I'm coming from a place of love. I'm coming from a place of excitement. I'm coming from a place of knowing better. I'm coming from a place of being on purpose. Everything you do is on purpose. I haven't eaten anything today, so when it was time for me to put something into my body, I'm going to make a decision that is good for me. This is on purpose. I didn't just stumble into the kitchen and find this on the counter. Like I intentionally, on purpose, put this together so that it would nourish my body. I intentionally wash my hair. I do this on purpose so that I'm cleansing all the dirt and oil out of it. I'm intentionally working on my businesses because I'm working toward a goal. I can't keep saying I'm going to be a millionaire. I can't keep saying I'm a business owner. I'm making money every day and this, that, and the other. And I'm just sitting back watching Netflix and telling you that I'm working on a business. That it doesn't work that way, because eventually there's gonna have to be some proof. You don't say you're pregnant and then 10 months later you walking around and there's nothing to show for it. And people are like, I thought you said you was pregnant. Yeah, I am. But it's 7 months. It's 7 months. What, you got a surrogate? You got somebody else carrying your baby for you? You don't just say stuff and don't put the work behind it, because there has to be some proof eventually. If I'm telling you that I'm working on myself and that I'm doing this whole healthy journey or whatever, and then the next time you see me, I look like I'm 400 pounds, maybe something ain't together. Maybe I was lying to you. Maybe I wasn't doing what I said I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this one right here, and you telling me about your vision, about your dream, about your goals, I'm going to be the one that is either going to push you right on into that purpose, or I'm going to push you away from me, because you don't want to even be around a person like me. That's what I was saying. I lost my train of thought earlier. That's what I was saying. It's some people with their mindset, they don't even want to be bothered with me because of how I am and who I am. If they know that I'm that type of person that is going to say something and then a year or two later you're going to see it in its fullness, if they know that I'm the type of person that is not going to sit around and listen to all of your woe is me stories, if you know I'm the type of person that if you come to me with that, my assumption is you're saying it because you want some help getting out of it, or you want some help thinking in a more positive way. I used to have people that I worked with back in the day be like, you always got a silver lining. You always come in with the positive spin on stuff. Yeah, that's who I am. Why we gonna sit around and just complain? You know, I this, that, yeah, they did me like that too. I'm trying to tell you, you can't trust people when da 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 da. Okay, if you learned you a lesson about trust, or you learned you a lesson about spending your money, or you learned you a lesson about something in life, then that lesson is learned and you're moving on to bigger and better things. But if you just gonna sit around and keep bringing up the same old thing over and over and over, and keep talking about the problems that you've been faced with, and keep talking about how everything, eventually every single thing that happens is gonna be negative to you. Oh, can you believe the mailman just walked right past my house? You didn't have no mail scheduled for today. Whatever you was looking for didn't come today. Why are you so upset about that? Or you got such a problem with, did you see how she looked at me when she walked past? No, I didn't even think she looked this way. Honestly, can you believe that waiter didn't did you notice that that's the only person serving this whole area? Like, we can be a little bit more patient. Like, after a while, when you start thinking that way and speaking that way, every single thing that happens, no matter how big or small, is a huge problem for you. And that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't want to diminish everything to craziness, but that, like, you have to understand that is a product of your own doing. If you want to say, oh, we've been waiting for a while, but that person is working their butt off because they work in this whole section. Okay, I'm gonna give this person an encouraging word when they come to our table. I'm gonna spread positivity. When the mailman walks past and they got nothing for me, I'm gonna say, hey, how you doing today? It's hot out here. You good? You want some water? I got some cold water back here. You want some? It's mindset. It's mindset. That's the whole point. Some people just don't even want to be around you if you positive all the time. Some people don't want to be around you if you're a go-getter and they sitting up talking about, well, the government did this and they ain't sent my this and I ain't got this and that happened. They had cut my check short and all this. Okay, things happen. Stuff happen all the time. Things don't go the right way. Somebody put in the wrong number or something on the computer. It's okay. Life will go on. But it's mindset. If you're always thinking negatively, if you're always thinking that something is gonna go wrong, guess what? It will. It absolutely will. But if you can't stand to be around somebody that's always positive and got a silver lining for you, got a positive spin on things, you need to check yourself. Honestly. If you want your life to change, you're going to have to start thinking differently. You're going to have to start speaking different things into your life. I say this all the time. And no, I was not always this person. I come from baby need a pair of shoes, and you got a light bill due, and you got a gas bill too, telephone disconnect, everything going wrong. I come from that. So it took a long time for me to undo almost this lifetime, well, not a lifetime, but 20 something years of that. It took a while to undo that. And I'm still doing my work every single day. I'm still doing work, because every now and then something happens to catch me off guard, and I'm thinking, oh, did I pay my tithes? Hold on. That's not how this works. But I have to keep reminding myself, and I have to keep elevating up out of that mindset. I don't have to keep singing, do not pass me by. I don't have to keep singing that. I'm calling Savior. I don't have to keep doing that. I don't have to keep singing those same old songs. I can sing a happier song. I can choose to think differently. I can choose to get in my Bible and get to the parts where it says that a man is as he thinks, that we speak life or death into our own situations, that if we can speak to a mountain and say, be thou removed and be thou cast into the sea, that it will absolutely move. But we got to have our minds together. We got to have our minds right. We got to believe and not doubt in our own hearts. Because when we say I'm a successful business owner, but I don't want to put a number on it because that scares me. I'm not going to say millionaire. I'm just going to say that I make enough money to pay my bills. And then you're doubting. Then that mindset is a little bit off. You have dreams and stuff, but you don't say, I have dreams, but those dreams might not come true. No. Faith plus works. Faith plus works. You believe it, and then you start working toward it. And guess what? Because I know from experience, when you start working towards that thing, when you start working towards the things that you dream of, that you want in your life, then you notice it becomes easier. It becomes reachable to you. It becomes something that now you didn't even think that this was that close to you. You thought it was kind of far off, but you were dreaming about it. And now that you start taking these steps toward it, oh, look at that. I done saved up some money and now I can do this. Wait a minute. Now I done built up my credit and now I could pull the trigger on that thing. Oh, wait a minute. Now I've done the research, and if I do this and this and that, I could get that within a year. What? Now this thing that you've been dreaming about is attainable for you. That will drive you so far, so fast. You will be working your butt off, not even realizing that you are putting your time and energy into this thing, because it's not hard. It's not a struggle. It's something that you actually enjoy doing. It's something that you are happy doing, and it's something that you do every single day. You would do this for free. You are doing it for free. And it gets to the point where you look up and, man, I've been paying my bills for how long? This dream that I had, 5 years ago? You look up and you already surpassed. You look up and you already surpassed what you thought that you could accomplish, and you already on to the next thing. You're like, man, I used to dream 5 years ago I wanted to do this thing, and I've been done that, and I'm on to this next thing. I'm dreaming of bigger things. I'm dreaming of better things. That's the stuff that happens to you when you put it in your mind and you believe in yourself. And you believe that you can do this. And not only just because you believe it, but God said it. He purposed this. This is his promise to us. If we would believe in him, if we would set our hearts on him, if we would just keep his commandments, if we would just do what he has purposed for us to do, we will go far. We will conquer whatever we want to conquer. We will have the things that we want to have. Like, see, we put the focus on the money. We put the focus on the stuff. And we get to the point where all we doing is looking at this dollar amount. Hold on, I ain't made this much money yet, or this ain't came in yet. Lord, why? And you're not even paying attention to the fact that your mindset is changing. You're not paying attention to the fact that your body is changing. You're not paying attention to the fact that your environment is changing. You're not paying attention to the fact that the people around you are changing. You got to go through a process before you can get to the money, the stuff. That stuff comes automatically when you are on purpose. When you're doing what you're supposed to do, that stuff comes automatically. And I know this is easier said than done, because sometimes it takes a while for that thing to start rolling, for it to start coming in. And sometimes it seems like, okay, now here go the sales, and then it stops abruptly or something, and you like, well, what did I do, Lord? What, I need to pray more? No, Keep your heart set on God. Keep your mind right, and continue to do the work. Take those steps. If I started walking today and never stopped, eventually, at some point, however many years it takes, I will get to the destination. If I wanted to walk from here to California, it would take me a long time. But eventually, if I never quit, if I never stopped, I will get there. I will get there, and you will too. Back to my point and purpose. I am either going to push you right into your purpose, or I'm going to push you away from me. You see my mindset. You see where I am with it. And either you're going to hop on there and get you some, or you going to get off at the next exit and keep doing what you're doing. Because I guarantee you one thing, I'm not going to join you in your pity party. I'm not going to join you in your negativity. I'm not going to join you over there talking about woe is me. I'm not. I come from that. And that didn't garner me nothing but heartache, heartbreak, poverty, overweight. It didn't garner me anything of substance. It didn't garner me anything that was good. And so now I'm here, mind on straight. You get your mind straight too. Get your mind right. RightMindStudio.com. RightMindStudio.com. Oh, and somebody else asked me about my other business, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but my other business is a marketing agency. I've been doing marketing for 15 plus years now. I was doing it independently, then I did it for a company for a couple of years, and then I'm back. I never stopped doing the independent thing, but I did do it under contract for another company, and I'll do my own thing. That's Right Mind Media. Marketing agency specifically for either people that want to do their marketing, entrepreneurs and small business owners, they want to do it on their own. We provide guides and templates and little microservices where if you just need to know the status of your brand, like how you're positioned online and stuff like that, or you need to know if your website is set up correctly or something like that, you could pay for like little microservices for those things, and then take over everything yourself. And then we have full service marketing services where we do everything for you. That costs you some money. But yeah, we'll talk about that later, because I talk about entrepreneurship and stuff sometimes, but this is the thing that I'm most passionate about is that mindset, getting your mind right, journaling, writing stuff down, writing that vision, and bringing it to life. That's what I'm passionate about. But the thing that brings in the fast money is the marketing agency. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna push you into your purpose. I'm gonna push you away from me. Can you relate to that? I'm gonna go finish my little melted smoothie. Stay beautiful on the inside.